So we've all acknowledged that Israel is losing the PR war, right? They are freaking out because people are falling in love with Palestinians and falling in love with the humanity that they are seeing amongst a people who are literally suffering from genocide. This is bad for American and Israeli business, which is the weapons and war industry. So they have to control it. How do they control it? You control it by resurfacing old, unsubstantiated, and fabricated claims of things that trigger people, like this. And this little triggering clickbaity headline is what it is. We're going to leave that there. What we're going to look at is this subtitle, because this line of Israel presented evidence to the UN is everything that you need to read to understand that this still is not substantial evidence. They will not even let anyone see this evidence. They are not cooperating with the UN's request to see the evidence they are claiming they have. And they conveniently put this at the end of the article so that nobody reads it. By the way, it's not just this article, it's every article that talks about this that says nobody can verify the accounts that they are claiming to be true. Back to why we should all be in alignment that we are no longer accepting what Israel says is true as the truth. Because the government of Israel and the military of Israel are not credible sources. We all need to get on board with that. They are not credible sources. Time and time again, they have lied to the general public about atrocities that they have committed, that they have investigated themselves. They lie about not targeting civilians with their bombs. They lie about not shooting civilians in the West Bank. They lie about not demolishing homes. They lie about not targeting hospitals in Gaza. They lie about safe routes that they claim to be providing for Palestinians to flee Gaza. They lie about not shooting journalists on purpose. They lie about not targeting journalists with their bombs. They lie about not targeting ambulances and doctors and nurses. All they do is lie. And because they are losing the PR war right now, they are going to lie some more. And in addition to the Israeli government and military not being credible sources, Zionist human rights organizations and people like Hillary Clinton and Kristen Gillibrand are also not credible sources. And these investigative claims are coming from people with titles like Israel's military rabbinate, which also discredits them as a source. Palestinians, men, women, children, young girls, young boys have all suffered sexual violence at the hands of Israel and the Israeli police and Israeli military. I would love to show you all of the articles that were popping up just a couple days ago of evidence, literally evidence, proven evidence of Israelis raping Palestinians. But this is what happens to the Google search when they take back control. Propaganda. It is part of the war game. We've talked about it before. We're going to have to keep talking about it because people still can't see through it, apparently. You have to be able to recognize when the narrative is trying to be controlled again, because they saw that they were losing support and they were losing steam for the support of bombing Palestinians in Gaza, and so they needed to control the narrative and take control back and flip the switch just as Palestinians were getting global support. The only way to take back control is to tap into that racism and bigotry that they're hoping is still embedded in there, to convince you that the people that you have found humanity in are the ones that you're supposed to be afraid of, not the ones who are literally bombing the shit out of children.